Hey guys, I hope you're staying safe and warm. Obviously, you don't need a marker and board, but we are going to go through some scatter plot, multiple choice questions to just kind of see what you guys think about analyzing scatter plots. So, let's start with this one. So here, it's just asking the type of correlation. So, judging by the flow of the data, what type of correlation do you see? If you said positive, you are absolutely correct. The flow of the data is going upward. Now, what you see here is a line in the middle, and that's called a line of best fit or a trend line. And when we get back into in person, we will talk about that more together. Okay, but that's just showing the general flow of the data. Okay, here you're making an observation about the two things that we see here, which are number of peanuts eaten and bowling score. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think they have anything to do with one another. So if you look here, there's no relationship. That's probably going to be your best bet. And this is something that we're going to talk about at the end of the lesson, is just looking at variables and saying, do they have a relationship? If so, what kind? We're going to skip through that one. Going here, just identify that correlation for me. Take a second and do so. Once again, if you chose positive, you're absolutely correct. So according to this, the more you sleep, the better your test scores are going to be. Don't know if that's a true thing, but in this study it was. It's trending upward. It's not a perfect straight line, but that's okay. Here, where you're going to do the same thing. Tell me what type of correlation you see. Take a second. If you chose negative, which was number 3, you're absolutely correct because it is flowing downward. We're going to skip over that because we're not to line of best fit yet. So a positive correlation, this is something that was in NTI 7. And so that is when both are increasing. So Y increases as X increases. When we talk about negative, we actually have one that's increasing while the other is decreasing. Here, once again, I think this might have been part of our NTI Day 7. You can see that the age of a student and their shoe size, according to this, there's no trend. It's kind of all over the place. All right, so this is where you don't have a graph in front of you and you're just trying to see what type of association you think that it would be. So height and number of books you own. Do you think that as height goes up, the number of books you own goes up? As height goes up, the number of books you own goes down, or there's no relationship whatsoever? A, B, or C? Okay, if you chose C, you're absolutely right. There's no connection. You can be a shorter person and read a lot, or not at all, or a little, and you can be a taller person and do any of those things. There's no connection between those two variables. Time you spend reading and number of pages read. So, is that going to be positive, negative, or no? Take a second. Okay, so the answer is positive because the more you read, the more time you spend, the more pages that you have read. So I hope that makes sense. We'll talk more about the real world stuff when we are in person, like I said. Okay, so this is a good, easy way to kind of talk about line of best fit. So if you look at A, that line's just going straight through. It's not following the flow of the data. B, C, and D all have trends that are going down, but you want the one that flows with the data the best. So take a second and think about this. We've already eliminated A because that's going straight through. It's not following the trend. But what about B, C, and D? Which one do you think follows the flow of your data the best? Okay, if you said B, you're absolutely correct. I'll see some people could think that. But if you look at B, it kind of connects with more points. It's kind of in the middle of the data. So that would be the line of best fit, or also known as the trend line. The following scatter plot is a great example of linear association. So that's using our vocabulary word that we use with functions, linear, which means creates a straight line. And so you're going to tell me, is this true or false about this? Does this follow a straight line pattern? Okay, if you said true, you're absolutely correct. Guys, listen, we are going to stay safe and warm. If you need anything, please do not hesitate to holler at me, and I'll do the best that I can.